Hey, you. Yes, you. You there, watching the video. It's major spoilers for Sonic Mania ahead, including stages, the final boss fight, and some music or whatever. So, you can't freak out in the comments now telling me that I didn't give a spoiler warning, because this is your spoiler warning. Alright, enjoy the video. Hello everyone, Just Normal Gaming here, and welcome to my review on Sonic Mania. Now, first things first, I want to get this out of the way, that if you haven't played Sonic Mania yet, why? It is such a fantastic game. If you're worried, if you're a Sonic fan and you're worried that it's a bad game, no, it's really not. For a cheap price of only $20, and for what you're getting, it's a steal. Like, since it's only $20, it's like, why wouldn't you get it? It's a really good game, especially for those who like the original Sonic. Like, personally, my personal opinion, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best Sonic game ever made. Now, obviously, people are gonna say Sonic Adventure 2 or maybe Sonic Generations, but nah, for me it was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Some people even say Sonic 2, and I personally never really liked Sonic 2. I never finished Sonic 2 because I didn't like it. But a lot of people say it's like the best game ever, you know, it's all personal opinion based. Anyways, I wanted to give you a review on this masterpiece of a game. It was developed by Christian Whitehead, or otherwise known as Taxman. Now, Christian Whitehead, or Taxman, is well known for many of his Sonic ROM hacks. I've personally never played them because I don't have a PC, but you know, I heard they're pretty good ROM hacks. Now, Taxman also, or Christian Whitehead, worked on the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 ports and Sonic CD for the handheld device, you know, like Android and Apple devices. Taxman is the one who actually reprogrammed them for Sega to, you know, go work on those devices. And this man is a fucking genius. Along with the main guy, Headcanon, who his name escapes me right now. He's also another ROM hacker, worked on with the Sonic ROM hacks, who were apparently really good. And for the first thing I wanted to say was the story. Now, this game is literally like the old Sonics, like the old 2D side-scrolling Sonic. So the story, there's really not much of it. But from what you can see, there's, you know, Dr. Eggman's got this time controlling thing that allows him, you know, to bring back the past. So, as you can see from the background, that, like I said, the Phantom Ruby will bring you. It's kind of like the time. If you're playing Sonic Generations, it's like the guy Dr. Eggman used to control time with. It's kind of like that. And this is actually a perfect opportunity to talk about the hacks in the game, or the mini zones. And because this is a Sonic game, of course we're going to be starting out with Green Hill Zone. Now, like a lot of the reviewers, other guys like Ant Dude and whatever, the link in the description below, they always say like, Green Hill Zone is like, Green Hill Zone, we're seeing it again, this is horrible. I personally don't mind it. I don't see what the big deal is about bringing Green Hill Zone in. Like, yeah, I guess it could be repetitive. I mean, we've seen in Sonic Generations, Sonic 1, Sonic Mania, Sonic 4 probably. I never played Sonic 4. I'm pretty sure it's in that too. So yes, it's just like a typical Green Hill Zone, except there's like underground parts now. Act 2 is pretty weird. Actually, what I'm gonna say now is that there are new zones in this game, and all the previous zones are not just copy and paste or remasters. There's actually a whole bunch of new. I was gonna say old stuff. There is a whole bunch of old stuff, but a whole bunch of new stuff in the game as well. And that's what makes it cool, is that there's a lot of new stuff. That's spectacular. And you're gonna see in the background about, like now, it's gonna be showing Green Hill Zone, but completely different. This is Act 2. I obviously can't show up any gameplay of the original, but you know, it's still good. So, just save on time and a lot of spoilers. I'm not gonna go through react to the game, but I am gonna say there is a lot of old acts. Like next one after this is Chemical Plant Zone, and then I'm gonna say one more, and that's just gonna be Flying Battery Zone. We're gonna get back to zones a bit later when we talk about sounds and stuff, because one of my favorite soundtracks in this game is in a zone I'm not gonna talk about right now. But we're gonna continue on, and I'm actually going to go into gameplay. Now, there is, now you can play as Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles. Or Knuckles and Knuckles, but we'll get on that later. And, the speed is obviously different between the three of them. And I think Knuckles is the slowest. But, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I honestly Sonic is fastest, but I don't know if Knuckles is slower than Tails. I'm pretty sure he is, but that's to make up for his ability to climb stuff. And Knuckles, he can glide, he can climb, and he can break through some walls that are breakable, that only he can obviously get through unless using some glitches. That, again, we will be getting the glitches later. And besides that, as you're seeing in the game background, we got some special stages returning from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which it can get really dizzy looking at it for too long, so I apologize if you're getting dizzy right now. But what these do when you complete them, you get medals, while in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles you got Chaos Emeralds, but that is replaced by these big rings right here that allow you to go into these sort of 3D special stages. Now these things are fun. I would buy a whole game based off this. This is amazing. This is extremely fun. It may be hard to get used to at first, maybe. I didn't have too much of a problem with it at first, but it's really, really fun. And it's such a shame you can only do them 7 times per playthrough, because they're just that much fun. It's like I was always actively looking for these rings to play these game modes because how fun they were. I could care less about the Chaos Emeralds. I just wanted to play this. Now, a thing to note, as you can see from the background, is that it's a lot like Sonic R. And I never personally played Sonic R either. I'm pretty sure it came on the Sega Saturn, so I never really got my hands on it. But it's still like, I think it's really unique of how the gameplay is and how it controls. It kind of does. It's really responsive, but Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles kind of like to drift everywhere. But that's okay. Now, I want to talk about super forms now, because it'll be quick and easy. And obviously we got Super Sonic, which, for those who don't know, Super Sonic allows you to be completely invincible, and you move at really high speeds and you jump a bit higher. Now, what's kind of interesting though, is that Super Tails and Super Knuckles actually make a recurrence. Now, for those who have played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know that the only way to get Super Tails and Super Knuckles is that you had to get their Super Emeralds, which don't appear in this game. But anyways, I don't really see a difference with Super Tails though. In fact, he's a bit disappointing, because in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, when you went Super Tails, he actually had these little flickies that would fly around him, and they would actually attack enemies, which was really cool, but they removed that from this game for whatever reason. And Super Tails doesn't even allow you to fly forever, which is kind of strange to me. But at least you still move super fast and such, so that's cool. While Super Knuckles, he can glide faster, and he can climb up walls faster and run a bit faster. So that's really the only so that's differences between them. Now obviously Supersonic is the main one. It's too bad Hypersonic didn't make an appearance, but to be fair, it could have caused seizures, and it probably did, and that's probably why it wasn't reintroduced. But as much as I look for Hypersonic in my eyes, as much as I wish for his return, I guess he cannot. Anyways, we're going to be moving on now to a particular Easter egg. Now, for those who know of the video game Donkey, I'm pretty sure his name is, link in the description below, and if I mess up his name, it'll always be corrected in the description below. He has a soundbite cameo kind of thing in this game. Apparently he made a noise in one of his videos that it was funny. The video in particular, I guess it's I haven't seen it myself. This is what I heard from just I don't even know where the video is. It escapes my mind. I got it from a video, but basically he was doing a review of like best games of all time in 2016, and he put Sonic 3 and Knuckles in there for some reason, and he made a particular noise in it, and I'm going to show in the background now on how to do the Easter egg. Alright, so the only way to do this Easter egg is to be in Hydra City Zone, and it's just like the debug code from Sonic 3 Knuckles. You press left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. And you hear that ring noise? That means you've done it correctly. Now, what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to find one of these hand grabbing things that'll give you a speed boost, and you'll hear this noise. Now, isn't that sound just lovely? Yes, that's all the Easter egg does. It makes it so that only that certain object that makes you move makes that noise now, instead of its regular noise, which I think is fantastic and is hilarious. One time I got stuck on that zone, and I was really like upset at it. But every single time I heard that, it just made me laugh. Anyways, we're gonna move on to. We're actually going to be moving on to a bit of a meme. Now, you guys may have heard of the ROM hack, Knuckles, Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles. Well, those the developers of this game so happen to allow you so you can actually play as Knuckles with Knuckles. Yes. The all majesty and majestic Knuckles and Knuckles. And you're also seeing gameplay of the debug menu, which that's actually going to be my next topic. But right now I just wanted to show you that yes, you can actually play as Knuckles and Knuckles, and this is gameplay of me fighting the final boss of Knuckles and Knuckles. But that's not even the best part. No, my friends, that wasn't the best part. The reason why I'm at the final boss is because the best part's right here. When you beat the game with Knuckles and Knuckles, Knuckles gives you a ride. Yes. Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. Knuckles saves Knuckles and Knuckles. That's the best thing. You can't get a better ending than that. You just can't. For the next thing, I want to show you guys how to get stage select on PlayStation 4. Now you need debug mode, and to get that you need to get medals. And when you have that on, you go over no save, you press start, square, and X at the same time, and it brings you to debug mode. Stage select. So, for those who's wondering how to get on PlayStation 4, that's how you do it. And it's different between PC and Xbox. You have to look that up for yourselves, okay? Now on to glitches. And there are a lot of glitches in this game. Well, not a lot, like they're like modern games. It's kind of basically like an old Sonic 2D game. It's that kind of amount of glitches. And I'm gonna be showing you a couple of them. One of them I actually know how to do. The rest are just random. Alright, so starting off here is with Glitch Out Knuckles. to be honest. I don't know how this happened. I just wanted to glide over those things, and this happened. I just got stuck in place and could not move at all. In fact, I waited 4 minutes until I died, because that's how long I was stuck, spamming every button. Now this sound is starting to annoy the shit out of me. Let's move on to the next glitch. Alright, so to do this glitch is called Blue Supersonic, and basically you're gonna need 50 rings, as you see up there, and you're gonna want to hold up till the screen pans, and then when you transform to Supersonic, keep holding up. And you notice that this happens. My rings aren't going down. I'm not invulnerable. I don't have the speed, but let's go. To fix this, all you want to do is just regularly go Supersonic. Something I forgot to mention in the gameplay portion is that when you're in the air, you can hold X again, so you can do a little dash. And apparently Supersonic causes an earthquake. That's pretty cool. And the last glitch I'm gonna be showing off today is I was messing around with the debug menu, and you know, I was just fighting the final boss of Knuckles and Knuckles because, you know, I was trying to get footage for the Knuckles and Knuckles thing, and well, I was playing around with the boss, just, you know, grabbing some rings, and then, wouldn't you know it, when there's a glitch that can happen in this game where if Tails gets caught by both the hands at once, the game will soft lock and you won't be able to do anything. Well, you can get the same results here. You just go in the debug menu, and one Knuckles is grabbed, and I'm still there, and now I can't do anything. Well, it's not soft lock, I can still move around and stuff, but it's kind of weird. And the only way to get out of it, go off the screen and kill yourself. That's what happens. Anyway, guys, that's what's gonna do it for me in my little Sonic Mania review. Now, I know it's not the best review on YouTube, and to be fair, this is my first time ever doing a review. It's just I really wanted to do it for this game because I love it so much. It's so much fun to play, and like I'm on my 4th playthrough right now. Actually, so far I've played it with Sonic and Tails, Knuckles, and just Tails. Now I'm just doing my final playthrough as just Sonic. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to share this video because I've been up for 4 hours now editing this thing, and I'm actually having a good time doing it. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and you liked. I've been trying new editing tactics they saw through the video, and I hope you like it because it was fun to do. And make sure you like the video, subscribe.